Hey everyone, this is good old Tobias from Test Results.io. Welcome back to the next challenge from the Tricentis obstacle course. Again, we are on the way to become the automation master, and we are working through that obstacle list from the top to the bottom. So today is challenge number 12952. Just for your reference, if you want to do it as well, go to the URL, go to the obstacle list, and then you'll find exactly this list. The name of today's challenge is Twins. It falls into the category easy. Apparently, roughly 17,000 automation engineers attempted that challenge already. Only 4,400 succeeded, and there is a success rate of 26.2%. Tells a different story. Apparently, it's easy, but only 26.2% succeeded in the challenge, and the average time to succeed in the challenge is 4 minutes 7 seconds. Let's see what the challenge is. So we go for it manually first. We check it out, automated test step that clicks on the button labeled I am the one. So we have two, which both are the one apparently. But we need to click on the second one. So on this one, the right hand sided one. So yeah, if I click here, I've done a good job. Brilliant. So I guess I still need to automate it, but for now, let me do that again. And for the first time ever, we want to look at the hints. The parent containers can be used to identify controls uniquely. Use the Xscan slider to make the structure of the scan result visible. One of the parent containers of the button might have a unique ID. So that is actually an interesting hint, isn't it? I've never seen this hint section beforehand, but if you read it strictly, it says like the parent container can be used to identify controls uniquely, but only if the parent container have a unique ID. So let's check into the code quickly before we go to do an automation of that one with a more modern tool. Let's check this button. It does have an ID actually. It's ID, and the right one has ID as well. So they are apparently twins. That makes sense. So let's check the container quickly. This one doesn't have any ID. Let's check the right container on that one. And oh, here it is. So we do have those containers over here. And we do have the two containers with a button in it, and one has a unique ID. So I don't fully understand the challenge actually, because you could just have set the unique ID on the button itself, and it would be an easy find this button thing. But nevertheless, you've seen that. We need to click this button. Good job, done. Okay, let's get rid of the screen. Let's get rid of me. We jump into the automation. Right in here in test results.io, you know it already. We need to identify the screen first, and as soon as you have identified the screen, we can then work on the automation. And we do this all in one run. So let's go for the automation, and then you will see the clock counting. We go for the automation, and actually it doesn't count. So you need to count yourself, start now. And you need to identify the screen, which we do like always, by identifying the obstacle number on the right side. So with this, we can make sure that we do have the right screen on board. And then we need to press this right button. So we add a button in here, and we call it the I am the one button. And yeah, we take the screenshot. Done. All of the visual cues are generated in the background now. I press the add button and can generate the screen. And that's it, more or less. The automation is done. The model is generated for me in the background, and I do have full access in the model. So I see the obstacle screen, and I want to make sure that it's active. So I want to make sure that it is actually on the screen. And the next thing I want to do is, according to the instructions, I want to press the I am the one button. But there are two I am the one buttons, and we need to find the right one. So let's check all of the I am right buttons. I am the one buttons. And that call actually gives us back all of the I am the one buttons. And we sort them on the x-axis to find the most right one and say, hey, we want the most right one, so the last one in the row. We click there on this button because we assume that's the right one. And we don't do any verification because the challenge is just too simple to do any verification on that. And that's it. The automation is done. Check your watches, check your clocks, and see how long it takes. Should be roughly between 1 and 1:30. And that's it. Let's go back to the obstacle screen. That's the list. As you know, the test results IO only starts a test step if it knows that it is correctly on the right screen. So what we are going to do now is to start the test case, and then I will manually click the Go For It button on this overview, and from that down on, test results IO takes over and does everything else automatically. Are we ready? I guess we are. So we start the test case. We can see the system. We see the stuff is still loading. The automation is now ready, so we can press the Go For It button. I move the mouse out of the screen, the button appears, and it's already clicked. The automation is done. Good job. Lovely. That's exactly what we wanted. So it took us 1 minute 30 in comparison to 4 minutes and 7 seconds, and 100% success rate, even if the ID is not there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope to have you on the next video as well. Otherwise, I wish you a good day. Bye.